without reserving to himself any power of impediment or restraint. Though possessing all these things free and all your own, you do not use them. You do not perceive what it is you have received, nor whence it comes, but sit moaning, groaning, some of you blind to the giver, making no acknowledgment to your benefactor, others basely giving themselves to complaints and accusations against God. Yet what faculties and powers you possess for attaining courage and greatness of heart, I can easily show you. What you have for upbraiding and accusation, it is for you to show me. This is Candidate John reading Epictetus, the Golden Sayings, otherwise known as the Enchiridion. This is the school of Stoic philosophy. Philosophy and wisdom. Hope you're enjoying. Okay, this is part 9. How did Socrates bear himself in this regard? How else then as became one who was fully assured that he was the kinsman of the gods? If God had made that part of his own nature which he severed from himself and gave to us liable to be hindered or constrained either by himself or any other, he would not have been God, nor would he have been taking care of us as he ought. If you choose, you are free. If you choose, you need blame no man, accuse no man. All things will be at once according to your mind and according to the mind of God. Petrification is of two sorts. There is petrification of the understanding and also of the sense of shame. This happens when a man obstinately refuses to acknowledge plain truths and persists in maintaining what is self-contradictory. Most of us dread mortification of the body and would spare no pains to escape anything of that kind. But of mortification of the soul we are utterly heedless. With regard indeed to the soul, if a man is in such a state as to be incapable of following or understanding anything, I grant you we do think him in a bad way. But mortification of the sense of shame and modesty we go so far as to dub strength of mind. This is the Golden Sayings of Epictetus, read to you by Candidate John. That was part 9. We are just about completed. If you're enjoying this wisdom and philosophy reading room in the book club, hit that like button, share, subscribe, post this live stream to your Instagram, to your X account. Don't be ashamed. I'm reading a book for you, and I hope you're enjoying. Okay, this is part 10. Here we go. If we were as intent upon our own business as the old fellows at Rome are upon what interests them, we too might perhaps accomplish something. I know a man older than I am, now superintendent of the corn market at Rome. And I remember when he passed through this place on his way back from exile, what an account he gave me of his former life, declaring that for the future, once home again, his only care should be to pass his remaining years in quiet and tranquillity. For how few years I have left, he cried, that I said you will not do. But the moment the scent of Rome is in your nostrils, you will forget it all. And if you can but gain admission to court, you will be glad enough to elbow your way in and thank God for it. Epictetus, he replied, if ever you find me setting as much as 1 foot within the court, think what you will of me. Well, as it was, what did he do? Ere he ever entered the city, he was met by a despatch from the emperor. He took it and forgot the whole of his resolutions. From that moment, he has been piling one thing upon another. Should like to be beside him to remind him of what he said when passing this way, and to add how much better a prophet I am than you. What then? Do I say man is not made for an active life? Far from it. But there is a great difference between other men's occupations and ours. A glance at theirs will make it clear to you. All day long they do nothing but calculate, contrive, consult how to wring their profit out of foodstuffs, farm plots, and the like. Whereas I entreat you to learn what the administration of the world is, and what place a being endowed with reason holds therein, to consider what you are yourself, and wherein your good and evil consists.